Good morning. Today I'm going to plant two more types of dahlia tubers that I got from Longfield Gardens. One of them is the Gallery Bellini, and it's pink, and that's going to go in my orchard area. And the other is Gallery Pablo, and I'm going to put that down near my office. It has oranges and peaches and yellows. And I do have, color coding, color theory happening in my yard. I do a lot of complementary colors such as purple and yellow, orange and blue, and I just also like to play with the colors and have it not be obvious when you move from one space of the garden to the next, but subconsciously I'm changing the colors and it changes the mood or the color temperature or even the perceived physical temperature of a space to change the colors in it. And it also changes our moods. Certain colors are calming, other colors bring joy. So I like playing with that in my garden. So today, planting two different types of dahlia tubers from Longfield Gardens. Just taking a look at the area where I'm thinking of putting some of them. I have some catmint here, catnip, behind that pinwheel. This is a cherry tree. There's a feijoa hedge in front of this space, and I have a rose there. I'll check on it, but I think it's a David Austin Boscabel. I know I have other dahlia tubers in this area, and I have some daffodils that are done for the year, but you leave the leaves up so that they can recharge the bulb and come back next year. So this area won't need too much weeding. I guess I'll weed around the bottom of that apricot tree a little bit. And between here and the strawberry patch where we've been working yesterday, I guess I better get to it. Okay, we can more clearly see the area now. See what we actually have here. We have daffodils here, a feijoa hedge, Boscabel rose over here, catmint over here, and a cherry tree in the middle. So I'm going to find my irrigation lines, which I have three types in here. Right here I have 1/2-inch brown emitter tube. And there's also a 1/2-inch supply line, that's the black hose there. And then there also is a 1/4-inch drip here around the tree. And I have a 1/4-inch supply to an emitter here. I'm not sure what used to be here, but it appears to be gone, and we'll try again. So those are my irrigation types here. And I'm going to try to find spots along those lines where either there's a wet spot already from an existing drip line, or I can add an emitter fairly easily. Just a little side note, walking through, and we planted some of our daffodil bulbs this year. And this one is just gorgeous. So this area is where I'm going to plant the Gallery Pablo dahlias, dahlia tubers. I have some daffodils that are almost done here. There is some sedum coming back. Lemon verbena, which dies back completely here. I have a climbing rose beyond. I'll have to look up what I planted there. And the big, really happy plant is citronella. And some other, I have some white begonias beyond there. And I don't actually know what that little orangey yellow one is. But this area is oranges, yellows, and surprise, surprise, some pinks. So dahlia tubers are kind of funky looking. They look like potatoes. This is where the old plant was. This is the stalk of the old plant, and it sends its energy into tubers, stores it, and then blooms again the next year. These will not be viable, these tubers that are off here, kind of hanging by a thread. A lot of dahlias you can divide. These wouldn't be plantable, but this whole area here would be. So I'm going to go ahead and plant it. I leave some of the stalk exposed so I can find it later and make sure I have irrigation to it. And it's right near a drip here, so that one I know will be watered. So I dug 5 holes here along my irrigation lines. They are, the holes I believe are 18-inch or 12-inch spacing on them. And it might become kind of a cluster right in there, but that's okay with me. All right, let's get them in the ground. Okay, I'm all done planting the dahlia tubers, and I'm really excited to see how they grow. Hoping to get pretty good return on them. Sometimes I've had no luck with dahlia tubers, and I think it's because I haven't put them close enough to an irrigation line. We have sand here, and it absolutely drains really quickly. So having enough water nearby, I think, is going to be important for the ones that I planted today. And I'm just really excited to try out Longfield Gardens tubers for dahlias. They had some interesting colors, and I suggest you check them out. And that'll do it for me for today. I'll see you next time.